right, guys. This is Bo Eckstein with Emerge Lending Group, and I wanted to give a overview of our loan programs that we offer, some of them at least. Anyways, hope you guys are having a great day. Let me make this full screen here. All right, guys. So what I want to do is just kind of go over different programs we offer. Emerge Lending Group lends in 45 states currently. We do fix and flip, bridge loans, second deeds of trust, construction loans, and those are kind of particular. Those aren't in every state, so please be sure to call or message me in regards to our construction second deeds of trust. We do consumer bridge loans. Those are mostly in California. Ground up construction loans, 30-year rental loans. We offer unsecured lines of credit and term loans. Those are based on your credit score. And those are a great supplement to your fix and flip loans. So I can show you how to actually finance and leverage completely in a good way. We also do cross-collateral liens. We do second trust deeds. We even do owner-occupied business loans, first and second trust deeds. Going into the next slide here, property types. We can lend on anything real estate, single family, multifamily, SFR, rental portfolios, land, commercial, anything you need short-term funding for. And actually now we have a 30-year rental loan for single family homes, which is an easy qual program, so it's not too hard to qualify. It's based on your credit score and your down payment. On our fix and flip program, we have many different options here. Our highest leverage is 85% of purchase and 100% of rehab costs. On that, we fund control the rehab, and so you would have a budget with a draw schedule, typically 3 to 5 draws, and then when you complete each draw, you would send in a form, and our inspector would go out and do a review and make sure that those items have been completed, and then that you'd get a wire within 48 hours from that point. We also offer just purchase programs. So oftentimes you might have a joint venture partner, or you have your own money. You just need a little bit of leverage, whether it's 70% of purchase, 75% of purchase, 80% of purchase, 85, or even 90% of purchase. And so this is based on credit score, loan to value, and your track record. To get 90%, you need 680 credit score typically. We need to verify you've done 12 deals in the past 2 years. So this is more for an experienced rehabber. We're not going to lend 90 to everybody. And then also pricing is based on LTV and credit score and track record, right? So if you just need 70%, you've done 20 deals in the last 2 years, you have a 750 credit score, you're going to get much better pricing than trying to go for a 90%, right? So it's all risk and reward type of leveraged pricing on that program. We offer ground up construction, loan to cost, LTV. We offer both types of programs. One of our investors will lend 65 to 70% of the subject to completed value. So they actually go out and they appraise the property off your plans, and they say when it's built, it's going to be worth X dollars. We also have a lender that will just go strictly off loan to cost. Obviously, they still do an appraisal. For our construction program, we need a good scope of work and budget, line item budget, builder's resume, any reports on the property, obviously a track record, because that's always good. If you've built spec homes in the past, definitely a plus, as opposed to it's your first project and you're building a $3 million spec home. Also, a little tip on this, it's important, usually you're coming to us when the property is what we call shovel ready, so it's ready to go, right? But it's also important to keep a detailed list of all your soft costs you've paid to date, because we take that into account when we're working on our max loan amount for you, because we try to build in an interest reserve on most of our loans so we can cover your payments during your construction time, so you don't have to come out of pocket with all that money. When you're submitting a package, you also want to make sure you have if you already own the land, you want to provide a closing statement for when you bought it, and then also going back an accounting sheet. Most of our programs for this do like shovel ready programs. We don't like to just do a land loan. I do have a land I call it a land bridge program. So there's many options. Every loan request is unique in a way. Um, you know, from even rehab deals, right? They're unique, right? Some rehab deals they're buying for 70 grand, they're putting 200 grand of work in, and other rehab deals they're buying for $1 million and they're only putting 30 grand in it. So everything is unique. We have many different options and solutions for each loan request. We also do multifamily loan programs. We do bridge loans anywhere from 1 year to 5 years. And we can also fund some of your construction, if not all of your construction, depending on the deal. Each deal is unique, as I just mentioned. On this program, we can lend 70 to 80% of the purchase or value of the property. And some of this, we can even include rehab money for this program. Most of the investors doing this then will take us out with a Fannie type loan or long-term life insurance type product, or they're just getting into this rehab and then sell after it's stabilized. So here, I put this together here, how to get better rates. I think it's important as a borrower that you are detailed, right? When you're providing our company with information, please provide a detailed scope of work and budget. This lets our underwriting team kind of know that you know what you're doing, right? If it's on a napkin and it's not very organized and everything ends in a zero, we know you haven't really put a lot of time and effort into really calculating what your budget is. Granted, we do a feasibility on this, to make sure there's enough in the budget to cover the build out. But, during the initial due diligence for us on our underwriting side, we want to see that you know what you're doing. It's also important if you can provide detailed comps, like this is why I think our property is going to sell for X, because here's on the same street, this one sold for X and this one this. That helps kind of build the credibility there. Have a spreadsheet of your past deals, right? Like what deals have you done in the past? And this always is good because when we're looking at it, we can show and verify that you have a good experience track record. Know your credit score. Yes, I'm a 750, or I have bad credit, but here are my compensating factors. Here's the reason for the bad credit in the past. So obviously we're not credit score driven, but we just need to know up front so we can kind of figure out the right investor or program for you. Obviously, the lower the loan to value, it's always better. The more skin in the deal, always better. Not to say that we can't do loans without skin in the deal, because I do them all the time. I'm just giving you the realistic feedback. Repeat borrowers, as you get to know us and work with us and you enjoy working with us, we can offer different programs. Our speed to close is better because we already have pretty much a full file on you. Also, it's important to be realistic and know your timelines. Know your timelines. Like if you're still in the permit process, and don't be unrealistic and say, yeah, I'm going to get through San Francisco or Berkeley in 30 days with this zoning change or these big plans. Because the reality of it is, it could take a year, it could take 2 years. I've seen. So know what's realistic in your timing so you don't get caught and have to debt service a big construction loan. Have some money for funding the start of construction. This is always important too. Guys, don't have all your money allocated and gone, because I always tell people, figure you're going to need, we'll fund sometimes initial draw to get you started, but that's usually like, 5% of the construction budget. So we really like to see progress before the first draw is drawn. So just be aware of that. Excuse me, just trying to move this down here. Creative loan structures. Every loan request is unique. We offer loans for small tract home builders, luxury developers, house flippers, residential redevelopers, buy and hold investors that want to BRRRR, buy, renovate, refinance, repeat, BRRRR. We provide funding for multifamily syndicators, business owners. We even can give you some information on building corporate credit so you can actually get credit that's not tied to you personally. We do unsecured lines of credit and term loans, and that's just based on your credit score. So you can do that in conjunction with a 80 or 85% fix and flip type loan. So you can actually leverage other money to get in there and not get a joint venture partner if that's what you want to do. The bottom line is, I just wanted to give you a small overview of what we can do. I want to compete for your business. I'm looking to help you scale your business, and I'm looking for lifetime clients. I want to give you solid advice so we can work together for years and have a successful business relationship. I bring a lot of value, not just in lending, but I also run a real estate investor club. We have some high level fix and flippers and apartment syndicators that come on the show and come to our in-person meetings. So I really want to get to know you and, like I said, build a long-term relationship. If you have questions, really, you can go to my website, emergelending.com. But the easiest way to get a hold of me is just call me or text me. My phone number is 925-852-8261. That's 925-852-8261. My email address is Beau, Beau, at emergelending.com. That's Beau, Beau, at emergelending.com. You guys have a great day. I hope I gave you a little bit of overview of what we can do here at Emerge Lending. I look forward to hearing from you and seeing how we can work together here in the future. Anyways, you guys have a great evening, and we'll talk soon.